Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading for Monday. If you would like a personal reading with me or gifting, donating to the channel, everything is below in the box. I want to say thank you to all of you who joined me for the mini card reads yesterday. It was a lot of fun and I really wanted to keep going, but I had another engagement, so I had to get going. But I'm going to do it for an extra half an hour next time. So I'm going to do it for an hour and a half so I get the people I missed out on yesterday. I'm trying to think what next. Okay, life coaching. Okay, so I have a few positions coming up as of next week. If you're interested in 6 sessions of life coaching at a very reduced rate, which will help sort of give you a kickstart or get you going, please just flick me through an email. It could be, you know, post-relationship, post-job, whatever, if you need maybe a change of life path. And I've got a couple of people I'm coaching on reading the tarot as well. So whatever you need from me, I'm more than happy to work with you at your own pace. I go now live on YouTube Wednesdays, Instagram on Fridays, both of them 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And I'm still going to continue to do the live card pulls or live mini reads on a Sunday, on a Saturday now, once a month. All right. And then after I've done the What's Cracking today, I'm going to do a crystal ball read. So for those of you who've been saying about the not having the bonus read, and I know a lot of people really enjoy the crystal ball read, so I'm going to do one of those after here. And dare you to speak up and say, I got something wrong with the crystal ball. Oh boy. And I know I got a lot of reaction to that the other day. Yeah, I was pretty cheesed off. I think, you know, you read, you know, an average of 2 readings a day for 2 years and people still pick you up when you read a card wrong. I'm not really sure how that makes people feel good. But, you know, if it makes you feel good, that's fine. But the reading's already gone. It's already done. And I read from intuition. I merely announce the cards for your benefit, not mine. Anyway, so after my gripe and moan, I shall carry on because I have so many people out there who appreciate and love the readings regardless. Okay, we're getting into a What's Cracking. Just getting into your energies here. I'm going to use the Modern Spellcasters Tarot here, by the way. All right, so we have the Two of Swords coming out. Now, the Two of Swords talks about a decision being made that's not easy to make. It's a decision that means most times that you're going to have to sacrifice something. And because of that, it makes it a very difficult decision to make. But it also talks about being blindfolded to the truth, not really wanting to see the answers that are out there for you. So you may be getting the messages, you may be clear about what the answers are, but you really don't want to see what it's trying to say to you. So very often we sort of put off making a decision because at the end of the day we can see what the outcome's got to be and maybe we're not comfortable with that. Hence this card often comes up as a stalemate or a stuckness. That means you're sort of stuck in this energy of not really being sure which way to go here. So someone's stuck in a decision-making mode. Okay, so ultimately they want to take a leap of faith. They want to jump towards something. But in order to do that, something has to be cut out. Something has to be taken out, finished, whatever. And this is the problem. It's like you've got a head over heart decision here. Somebody wants to go with their heart. They know what's right for them. This is how they're feeling. But somewhere or another here, there's the thoughts, the ideas, the conceptions here are overtaking this decision. So even though the heart wants what the heart wants, the decision is very difficult to make. No problem here. Universe stepping in to say, you know what? If you're not making the decision, we're going to help you make it. Now, this is about karma. So it's like if you've been sitting on that Two of Swords for a long time trying to make a decision and you're not making the decision, there's something karmic here that has to take place, because this decision has to be made in order for something to move forward here. Now, I know people talk about free will. I know a lot of readers talk about free will. I actually think free will is an illusion. I think it was a human thing made up because destiny is far stronger. And it gave people this, perhaps this idea that they had more control over what was going on than what they actually have. So when destiny is at play here, when karma is at play, and especially when we see the major arcanas come up in the readings, there's a very strong feeling here that destiny is going to move in and assist someone to move in the right direction. So something may occur, happen, wake somebody up to bring this balance in with the Temperance card. Temperance card also talks about divine timing. So maybe now, because everything has sort of gone to pass and the decision hasn't been made, maybe now there is this need for the universe to, put forth what it needs to put forth, to bring in what it needs to bring in. Something has to happen here in order for destiny to happen. Okay, so I love this here. So the Knight of Wands talks about passion, drive, going after what you want, knowing what you want, being really focused on it and going after it. It's very deep-seated energy, very fiery, very quick, very fast. So something is happening here very quickly that is allowing destiny to take her place. It's allowing destiny to take over. All right. Strength card coming through. So maybe the way that the universe is working through you is to get you to awaken to yourself here. Maybe you've been through some sort of dark night of the soul. I do see your energy sort of erupting here. So it's like you're bringing things to the surface now. Perhaps whoever this is has to make this decision, has had an awakening here. The Strength card talks about sort of, they're saying negotiating. So I guess people are having a little bit of trouble understanding how to work with their shadow side. Now, somebody wrote to me the other day, which was really beautiful. I don't see anything negative at all about facing your shadow self. I actually think it's incredibly positive, because what your shadow self is that side of yourself you kept hidden from everybody because of your childhood, or because of your neglected upbringing, or because of the limitations in your upbringing. And it may be, that some of those aspects of yourself that you've grown ashamed of or guilty of are actually what makes you really beautiful, what makes you shine. And when you're doing shadow work, you're allowing those aspects of yourself to come to the surface. Yeah, sure, not all of them are things we feel comfortable with. I know personally, anger was one. I had a real issue with anger because I'd never been allowed to feel anger. So actually acknowledging that I felt angry about things was a real problem for me. And I can hear the character in Pretty Woman when he said he had to acknowledge the relationship with his father, Richard Gere, when he was talking about acknowledging that he was angry with his father, because a lot of us are taught that our emotions are wrong and we shouldn't express them. But actually your emotions are part of who you are. It's more about how you express them that is an issue or problem. So anger is something that, is part of your passion. So it's what makes you a passionate human being. If you are dumping on your anger and feeling you can't express yourself, then your passion doesn't come to the surface. So something here is telling me that you're acknowledging things about yourself that you denied. Okay. I've moved the camera around a little bit, and now I'm on all sorts of strife, and I'm not going to try and correct it while I'm here. Oh, too funny. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups coming through here. The Queen of Cups is representative of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But her energy is absolutely beautiful because she's very, very comfortable with who she is. She's comfortable with her emotion. She's comfortable with that shadow side we were talking about. She's whole and complete, and she understands who she is at the very core. Whoever this person is you're dealing with here is very emotionally open to being vulnerable. When I say that is a lot of us have vulnerabilities that we don't want to share with the world. We fear opening ourselves up and showing ourselves to other people. The Queen of Cups is not. Okay, and we have the Death card, giving even more rise to the shadow side being worked on, and we have the Judgment card. So there is a rebirth after change here. There's a rebirth of ourselves. There's a bringing back of ourselves from the person that we were born to be. A resurfacing. Something is also coming back to be acknowledged. Something that we have brought into manifestation with that Temperance card. And it had to come back when it was ready to come back, but it wasn't able to become. There's 3 major arcanas here, by the way. It couldn't come back until we'd acknowledged those parts of ourselves we'd kept hidden. But it's about to make a return here. So you're ready. Oh, look at this, 4 of Wands coming through. Some of you dealing with twin flames here, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo energies coming through here, but strongly with Cancer and Scorpio, water signs. But this can also mean whoever's coming forward here is very much in their emotion now, very comfortable with this emotion. This person had to work to bring their emotions to the surface here. Maybe theirs wasn't anger. Maybe it was love and feels. Whoever this person is back in their feelings here. Someone has realized the depth of their emotion. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles coming out with the Hermit card. Wow, very potent reading again this morning. Okay, this person has some sort of choice, some head over heart decision to make, which of course we saw back here as well. I feel that now this person's moving into their true self, or moving into their truth, and acknowledging who they are. They now have a decision to make on the direction they want to go in here. There's a lot of balance here again with the Temperance card and now the 2 of Pentacles. So there's sort of like this looking at life and deciding what should be in my life and what shouldn't. The Hermit card says that whoever this is now seeing their destiny. They're now seeing in front of themselves. They're seeing what they were truly meant here to do, and the emotions now flowing very, very freely. I feel like, oh wow, High Priestess coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas here in 9. 6 major arcanas. This person is using their intuition now. That is what they've had hidden. Okay, all right. Someone hid away their intuition and their feelings. Someone was either raised or manipulated into hiding away what they knew, their inner knowing. And with that went their love. Like I said, you know, with the anger goes the passion. Whoever this is hid away from the world here because they were scared of showing their feelings. Whoever you're dealing with has a very highly sensitive nature with the Cancer card here. And they have kept themselves safe from what they felt might be painful for them. So they've kept themselves safe from that in a little bit of a pocket. And now they're realizing they've been living in that comfort zone for a long time, and it's not giving them the opportunities that they want now that they are open. All right, I'm very excited here. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords here. So the 9 of Swords talks about anxiety. This person is still very, very scared and very nervous about moving forward. If this is you, then you're in a little bit of a stuck space here. And I can see that with the 2 of Swords. If this is someone you're dealing with, they are in the stuck space. And the universe is talking here about raising your inner wolf, like really looking for that fire within you. Because there's a lot of anxiety here about now having to put something into action that before may have only been a fantasy or a dream. So it's about stepping outside of your comfort zone and stepping into your truth, stepping into what you were truly born to do, what you were truly meant to do here. And I feel like for some of you, this is about love. It's about feeling love again, or experiencing love, understanding your intuition. And of course, your intuition sits beautifully between the heart space and the gut space, I guess. It's part heart, part imagination, part passion. And it's being brought to the surface here. It's being brought to the surface. Now, whoever this is may have denied this for quite some time, but the universe is helping them to see. So they may have got an epiphany. They may have got a realization. All right, so we have the Two of Swords, sort of giving rise to this idea of being stuck. Someone who wants to take a leap of faith, wants to go with their heart and their intuition, but is fearing what is in front of them, especially with that Nine of Wands here. Whoever this person is, it looks like the universe is about to give you a bit of a kickstart here, because actually this is part of your karmic journey, and you have now moved on from something. You have to leave things behind that no longer serve you here. And it may be something that you felt very comfortable with, sat beautifully with you, that you didn't have to move beyond that. But life has now, you've awakened, life has become a little bit more enticing, a little bit alluring. You want to go after what you want now. And the universe is saying the time is right. Get ready to go. Because you're finding this passion within you, this fire that burns within you to have what you want here. And there's no holding back. Look at this. I didn't show this card last time. But the sun is here saying, everything is here for you. Absolute joy and happiness is in front of you. This is the fire you feel burning within you. It's about to all manifest here. And you'll be able to see how you manifested such a beautiful thing. All right, I'm going to go with the Moonology card here. Okay. Beautiful. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently or on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move toward your future as soon as possible. So it says you need to be more detached from this situation. So if you're still in the stagnant position or in that stalemate position, you need to be more detached. Thinking outside of the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. And as I always say, meditate, meditate, meditate. Have a wonderful day.